Good evening. There we go. Oh, modern gentleman is first. Thank you. T-Bone. I like T-Bone. I don't know about some of these other nicknames. They're starting to get to me. The T-Bone is nice. I'm doing my nails. So doing my nails entails some time here at the desk. So I thought, why don't I go live and chat with whoever shows up? Chat about whatever comes to mind. Maybe even talk about my nails while I'm doing them for the girlies in the audience. It has been kind of masculine around here lately, though. I've noticed the demographics have shifted a little. This used to be an all girl channel. I mean, not completely, but mainly catered to women. So, Rose, Faith, hey. Well, you're always welcome back at the Terri Strange channel, but thanks for letting us know you're gonna probably be absent. It's nice to, because people do wonder. Yeah. You change it to Rose Faith. Oh, look at you. You're like, man, I gotta give up my works of the flesh. You got convicted, didn't you? Nothing like that. Nothing like the dawning. Oof. I love having red nails. But man, removing them, it's always like, why is it always so messy? And red specifically, and it stains. Oh, here we go. Modern gentleman being free advertisement for a corporation right now. Me too. Now I'm putting it up. Yeah, I've done some of the stick on things, like tried different variations, but I don't like them that much. I just find I prefer painting my nails with varnish. Takes me back, makes me feel like a girl. I don't know. It's just like time, and not that I'll never do them again. I liked the Ahora gel wraps that I got before. Those were nice. And I do have like a UV thing I can use for my nails, but for curing them. But I don't like to get into that stuff too much. It's just like, I don't know, something classic about varnish. And oh no, I'm not a therapist. Girl, you got a therapist? Why do you have a therapist? You don't have to answer that. Don't have to answer that. It's not anyone's business, but I do wonder, like, I mean, I don't know. The internet can be a distraction, definitely. It can be a distraction. So if you feel distracted from something more important you should be doing, then by all means, limit your time. You'll always be welcome back. And red looks off on you. You have to, hey Yoda, welcome. Red looks awful on you. That's BS. You just need to find the right reds, okay? You have to find your red. You have to find the right undertones in the red. Like blue reds, orange reds, pinky reds. You know, not everyone, like there's just so many kinds of reds and they don't look good on everyone. You have to find the ones that work with your tone. Don't give up because red is red, okay? Red is power color, especially on the nails. It's attractive to everyone. It's classic, you know. Now I'm going to be doing some fun nails today, actually. I'm going to be doing like some different colors and glitter. So we did my red nails for like a week and a half, and now it's time to do something else. But yeah, it's hard to come off, and then the staining is kind of irritating. Just takes a bit more work to get the varnish off. Meditate, yeah, it can be. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a, yeah, it's kind of a, I don't know, gentle thing, you know, to do for someone to paint their nails or to just paint your own nails. I find it somewhat, I don't know, just slows me down and I'm focused and I'm trying to do my best, you know, being mindful of how to properly lay it. You know, it's an art. It requires some skill to do it right and to have the right effect. You know, I take pride in having nice looking nails. So, yeah, I'd say so. It's the feminine arts, you know. Man, yeah. I might need more cotton. I haven't even gotten my left hand done yet because it's just been rough getting this nail polish off. I can't relate to liking to fold clothes. I don't know. I did fold some clothes this morning though. I like my clothes to be put away, but yeah, the actual process of doing it, it's like probably, I don't know, 80-20% like that they're just out in like a clean pile or a clean basket, you know, getting dug through. But it is nice when my clothes are put away and properly. So I did enjoy doing that this morning, getting some things put up. And yesterday too, actually. I did some tidying of my clothes yesterday. My friend came over this weekend and was helping me KonMari my clothing. So we got started on this like small section of clothes and went through them and got rid of some. Yoda, you're a terrible gossip. Why do you spread these things about people? I don't know what you mean exactly by what you're saying or implying. And I don't know why you know this. And I don't know why it's our business. Yeah, well, it's kind of personal. Why are you sharing some personal information about him like that? And you're doing it here in my chat. Yeah, Yoda, I can see that. You're an encyclopedia aren't you? You've been around a while and you know about all people's mess. I wonder what you'll be saying about me. What you'll glean from my videos and turn into like something to jab at me. He said mean things about your mom. Does he even know anything about your mom, Yoda? Or was it just a yo mama moment? Oh, you boys are silly. I swear to God. I can't sometimes. I cannot. It's just, it's so silly here. Oh, goodness. You know, it's like I know about two, like, I don't, unless somebody tells me this stuff, like themselves, I feel uncomfortable knowing it about people, you know? Well, yeah, I'd be ticked too if somebody was spreading that around. I mean, if he spread it around himself, I mean, I guess, you know, it's all fair, you know, but still. Just because people aren't discreet about themselves doesn't mean you shouldn't cover them. I mean, it's the godly thing to do. He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure, and we'll be happy to see him. I didn't see any of that in the chat. He admitted it today. Goodness. I don't know why he's calling in talking about the friend is with the 100K to impregnate a Japanese woman. Like it's so nasty, like, to think about it. Like, men just who are hard up in America thinking they're gonna go to Japan and find a woman, knock her up, and like, what are they thinking? Like, are they thinking they're gonna stay there and have a family with this woman, or like what's the deal? Like, do you want to live in Japan for the rest of your life? Are you prepared to do that, sir? Do you speak Japanese? Like, what? Let's, like, would you even enjoy living there? And it's like, okay, the reality is most of them wouldn't. And so then you have to think, okay, well, what's going to happen to this child, and what kind of situation is it going to be raised in? You know, is it not going to have both parents? Is it going to be living in Japan, being raised by a single Japanese mother? Like, come on. Yoda, you keep saying he doesn't have nuts, but surely you're not, that's not the case. Okay, modern gentleman is speaking some Japanese. Well, you definitely don't need to be going over there. You got enough problems here. What? I'm not asking him that. It's no. What's wrong with you? I am not asking that. And that's just silly. I don't even believe that. It's just beyond. Okay, it's beyond. Okay, so that is a different thing than being castrated. You know that, right? Wow, Bobby, I haven't heard that in years. Dang. Wow. Wow, Bobby. Wow, I forgot about that. Like, I don't think I ever would have remembered that. But Bobby was here. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. Are they planning to, yeah, go to Japan, knock up some Japanese woman, split the 100,000 yen or whatever, or maybe it was $100,000. I couldn't tell what, what it is. Yeah, that would be difficult. I could see that. 2 ounces. That's a lot. That's a lot. So you're saying that he went in for one surgery and they gave him another? Did he sue? No wonder he wants reparations. Jesus. Wouldn't you? $633. And then you got to split it with her. And then you ditch her and go back to America with your, what, $316.50. Oh, man. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds tough. It couldn't be me. Well, Yoda, that sounds terrible, and you shouldn't be spreading these things around about people, really. And even an ounce a month is crazy. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never really did the math back when you know, like how much is this a month? How much am I? Hmm. It's kind of mean, Yoda. It's kind of like brutal. Like, dang. What is the Christian thing to do? Plasma, huh? Ugh, that seems awful. I had a roommate do that once. Well, she might have done it more than that. I don't know. But yeah, it seemed intense. She told me what they do, and I was like, yikes. She was, she had issues with staying employed. And even now, she kind of, yeah, she works. She definitely does, but she doesn't compromise much about what she'll do or like. She doesn't like to do stuff she doesn't want to do, and I guess I respect that to a certain degree. Although as a roommate, it was a challenge getting into her mindset because I just didn't have that same mindset. I was like responsibilities first, then what I want. um, Bobby, Freddie is from, isn't he from like, what is it? Arkansas or Kentucky or one of those places over there? I don't remember. Yeah, Arkansas. Okay. Yeah, and isn't he just like new to LA? Yeah, he's not proper Californian. I've known some. My old neighbor was one. He and Freddie would have had a field day with each other. Goodness. I guarantee they would have either loved or hated each other. I wonder what happened to him, but I hope I don't ever run into him again. Let's see. Where did I put my cap? There it is. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta dox his hometown. He's booking a flight to Japan. Y'all are silly. That was silly. Poor Nick. Fred has been hitting Nick like bad this week. What else did he say to him? His call yesterday telling guys to go to Las Vegas and get the clap. Nick was like, that's terrible advice. Get it out of your system. Oh my. Nick's just like, no, we can't advise people. Poor Nick. Nick didn't deserve that. He's trying to run a proper show. What? Yeah. What a funny haul. I mean, they're all funny hauls, but hello, Mina. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't remember Galen's call on Joelle. Remind me about it. It like I was there when it was happening, but I was in the chat. I feel like since I got modded, I can't really listen to Joelle as much anymore. I'm like too busy in there. Hey, Frederick. Oh my God, they've been talking about you. You've been the man of the hour. Yeah, what did Jalen talk about? Joel was a mess. Joel's what? We're all a mess, honey. Everyone here's a mess. You switched off for most of Joel. He's such a. Oh my. Oh my. Joel is a very sweet-hearted, genuine person in a very dark world. He's white as snow. I don't remember that. Was that on the JLP show? I mean, it must have been protecting the woman. I don't remember their conversation. I forgot that. Yeah, they got into something. Dang, my memory about the JLP show today. I'm kind of trying to scroll it back. Yeah, it was good. It was entertaining and like well done throughout. They don't need Sean. See you, Sean, in your face. He nice. We wish him well. He's very sweet. There's also the fact that he like modded me and like has withstood the onslaught of that. Because that was not a popular decision, and people still complained to him about me. So it's nice. I think he's trying to go with a little. He wants his independence to a certain degree. From. I mean, they all do, I think, but Joel's trying to establish himself as a person. I think he wants to attract anyone who'll listen. He's not really catering his message just to like a conservative demographic. Yeah, that was messy today, Fred. And yesterday, your calls on Nick. Your calls on Nick were a mess. I love everybody too. I know, Fred. I know. They don't see it. I don't know what it is. Mark with the fear. No, I liked your call into I liked your point that you made on the Hake report about Mark and the victimhood thing, because that's what I hear too with with him specifically. It does come across as like pushing the white victimhood, which isn't really empowering at all. If that's your end goal, if you're like concerned about what you perceive to be your people and your race and their destiny in this country, then like stop speaking victimhood over us. But I don't know. Yeah, I think he reminds me of like people that I knew, and maybe even myself to a certain degree when I was lost in like radical feminist politics, because I had that kind of, I wouldn't admit it to myself, I think, but I had that kind of victim mindset about, yeah, about womanhood, about women in the world and our vulnerability. And it went to an extreme level. And because of that, I thought I was advocating for women, but I was really kind of putting women down, or keeping women back. It'll be okay. I see Joel trying to get you back all of a sudden, wanting you to cook for him. Hey, he must have heard. He must have heard something. I don't know. But I didn't cook for him. I just ordered some food. And, you know, about half hour before he gets home, I ordered the food, had it delivered, got it all taken out of the containers, put it in the oven, you know, and then kept it on a low heat so that, it kicked off some smell. And he walked in the door and I plated it up for him, rubbed his shoulders and his chest and gave him a kiss and a plate. It is what it is. Really, I'm getting passed around is what it is. I got too many I got to take care of in these chats, Too many male egos to feed. Stop. Okay. That's the thing too. Yeah. He says, well, I mean, there's no love and fear, and he seems to be kind of terrorized by what he consumes. And to me, he's like one of these guys who spends too much time watching the news or something and then gets all freaked out, and I think he's probably just stared into the abyss for too long and like takes it too personally because so much of his identity is wrapped up in his race that he doesn't he doesn't realize like how it's maybe affecting him amongst normal people. I mean, I don't know, just hearing him. I mean, I'm grateful for the experience of hearing somebody like him, I guess, who thinks this way, to hear them kind of articulate their thoughts. But I tell you what I hear, like, I just hear a lot of fear, and it's, that's how a lot of people operate, and fear is not a good place to operate from. And regardless of what your beliefs are. I mean, I don't know if he's mostly right, though. I don't know that I would say that. He says things that are factual sometimes, but right? I don't know. I don't agree with his worldview. I think the US was always meant to be kind of a multicultural place, in my vision of it, I suppose. But, maybe I'm wrong. man. Oh my God. Oh dear. Are you sure about that, Fred? You want to be at the mercy of other blacks? I mean, how would that even work? Like, not every black person lives in a different community. Not most black people aren't. Well, I don't really know if it's most, but it's it's not like we're not interacting. I don't even know what to do with the chat right now. I'm just trying to do my nails. They are getting a little longer now. I'm gonna have to start shaping them more oval pretty soon. Let them grow out a little bit longer before I do that. Because right now they're a little square shaped. I don't know what Uchiha. You asked for. I asked for it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for any of it. I built it and they came. I built it and this is who came. So. They're talking smack to each other. You go live and this is what happens. I'm shook. I'm just amazed. Like, Tar Baby Yoda, you know all this stuff about other people, but what do we know about you? I don't know much about you. I don't know how old you are. I don't know where you live. But you're talking all this mess about poor Frederick. And Frederick has been nothing but open-hearted. Maybe wrong, but who isn't sometimes? All right, space coat is on. He's 17, lives in Lincoln, Nebraska, and works part-time at Dunkin's. We don't really have Dunkin' out here, and I haven't really enjoyed the Dunkin' experience when I've, you know, partook of it. I had it once when I was in Boston, and I think once when I was in New York. The New York experience, I think, was slightly better than the Boston experience because I remember my iced coffee just like tasted like water. It was nasty. And I don't remember the donuts at all. I feel like I just got coffee both times. I feel like I haven't even had their donuts. Yeah, well, you were saying that earlier today. That's interesting. And now there's a different Mark. That's so crazy. But you remember the voice? I mean, Joe's a weird one. I don't know. He makes me uncomfortable sometimes with his calls or sometimes in the chat. I mean, he's nice. Don't get me wrong. He's never been rude to me. He's even like stood up for me when people were mean to me or saying some dumb stuff to me. Like, so, you know, my personal experience of him he's never been, I don't know. He wasn't being very nice in Joel's show today. He hates Joel. I will say that he said some pretty nasty things about Joel a couple of times. I noticed he called him like cowardly or something. Maybe I'm misphrasing that, but he was implying that Joel like doesn't do controversy and that's a problem or something like that. And I was like, he's doing his own thing, like. And he does handle some controversial topics, but he was just, you know, I guess implying that Joel should be more political or something like that. Really, they do good cake donuts. I like cake. I mean, I love donuts. Period. My friend was here. We had some donuts. Let me tell you. Yeah. Pregnant wife has been craving D&D. Yeah, we don't have it here. Like, I'm okay though, you know, even without Dunkin' here, and you know, I'm doing okay for coffee. Yeah, that was weird too. I didn't like your. I guess I didn't like your call with Hake overall today. It didn't go well. It wasn't the nicest call. I didn't have a good feeling about it as it was happening. Oh well. But I don't remember exactly how it went down. Oh dang, Bobby Blanco. Should I pull it up? You want me to pull it up? Since I have my cuticle like stuff on my right hand, I might as well. I'm gonna pull it up. Thank God Get a Job is back. I love Get a Job. Okay. I'm glad, you know, we got their channel back. Oh, it's not coming up. If I just go to the channel. Yeah, they're not making it easy. I searched for it. It does not come up easy. Are you kidding me? Unsubscribe to them, for God's sakes. There it is. There we go. These evil people and the wicked things they do. Hiding the good content, hiding the truth from us. Not Yakub. Not Yakub. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see. 32. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Now you said 1640. Okay, let me pull it up here. Okay. I'm excited about this. We're going to watch this together, see what we think. Oh, no, I understand that completely. I'm glad that you're not dealing with that. Who'd you say that to? Are you bragging to the other boys that you got to be on my stream? Is that what you're doing? Oh, dear. I've watched quite a bit. Yeah, we started it. We're still working on it though. We did a small section. And I'm kind of preparing like the next bit. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. That's true. That is true. Forgiveness is the path. Unforgiveness is heavy. No, not my Hake. Why are you so mean to Hake? Why? Okay, I'm going to share this. He is not soft. He is very tough. Okay. All right, let's see. Is this Joe from Phoenix with a different name? Let's listen.
It's manhood hour. I want to get to the story from John Mayer. He is a loser, but let me talk to Mark first. Mark is out of Phoenix, Arizona. Mark, thank you for calling and thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Good morning, Jesse.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Doing great this morning.
Good, man.
Listen, back in 2005, Zimmerman had an assault charge against a cop and a restraining order against him for domestic violence. Please say that he was a thug too.
Why?
Because he was. That's the definition of a thug, yeah?
No, it's not.
Assaulting a cop and abusing women is not a thug.
The definition of a thug is Trayvon Martin.
Admit Zimmerman first, and then we'll talk about Trayvon.
No, I just told you he was not one, so you can't make me say something that's not true.
Assaulting a cop and assaulting a woman is not thuggish behavior to you.
And
That's
first of all, I
amazing.
don't even know if you're telling the truth about the assault of a cop or
It's
the one.
public record.
Because-
Public record. Go look at it. 2005.
No, I don't know. I have to look into that, so I can't respond to that.
Look into it.
Do you agree
Now,
with me
Trayvon.
that Trayvon Martin was a thug?
He was a victim of really, really bad parenting.
A victim, but not a thug.
Of really bad parenting. He was a stupid teenager posting really stupid things, trying to be a wannabe thug on social media.
So was he a
But
thug?
no,
He was kicked out of
No.
school?
I don't think he was suspended, but he wasn't kicked out of school.
Amazing. Why
But
you
Jesse,
don't
come
want
on.
to call Trayvon
Assaulting a
Martin a
cop.
thug?
Because he was a stupid teenager who had really bad parenting.
Do stupid teenagers go through the neighborhood looking around to see if they can rob a house or something?
You don't know that. That's all speculation.
Oh, just like
Well,
you're doing with Zimmerman.
No, that's a matter of public
I am
record,
not
Jeff.
speculating.
It's a matter of public record. Zimmerman had an assault charge against a cop and a restraining order.
James want to say something to you. He's thinking that maybe since you're white and he's white, he can help you.
He's not white. I mean,
Go
we're
ahead,
not
Dan.
really getting the whole story on the
Right.
domestic violence situation.
Hank is like,
but
he's
He
not.
was a Democrat. He voted for Obama. Zimmerman did.
So it's possible he could have been
And
that.
so, yeah. And then this assault on the cop, I think it was, if I remember right, it was a plainclothes cop who was in a bar, and it was like
Mhm.
basically a bar fight. He wasn't
That's what it
dressed
is.
as a cop.
Was it true he wasn't dressed as a cop?
I didn't hear that, but the arrest
Of
warrant
course.
says resist. No,
That's-
still.
it's
Hey,
just what I
he was arrested for assaulting a police officer, plainclothes or not.
Amazing. Well, I appreciate you, Mark. I'm sorry that you can't see, but at least you're educated.
So you want to admit Zimmerman's a thug?
No.
All right, fascinating. Joe from Phoenix, or Mark from Phoenix, or somebody else. Who is this guy really? Will we ever know? Change your name tomorrow. I welcome to the Nikki to the chat. I see the Nikki's here. Hey, nice to have you. Lovely Nikki. We just told you. Told me what, honey? What'd you tell me? Joe is government. He might be. So might be some others too. I don't know. I find, yeah, the talking points, the same kind of points, it's very, I don't know, dumb. Told you Mark was Joe. Oh, okay. I thought Bobby Blanco was the one who brought it up. I'm going to be Mikey from Milwaukee. Mess with the new caller guy. I don't know his name. I forgot it. The guy who answers the phones. I miss Sean. Handsome Sean answering the phone. And getting to tell him what stupid thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh. mean, they both are from Arkansas, you know? Well, the zest is strong with our Jalen. He's got zest enough for all. But yeah, what was this call with Joel about? I don't remember. Isn't Art in Ohio? Art from Ohio? No, Freddie's not zesty. Quite a few out there are far more zesty than Fred by a long shot that I have encountered in this little microcosm. Hola, Fred. Hola, Rome. I know. I made a mess, didn't I? I came out to do my nails and just see who, showed up. I'm here to facilitate chat, I suppose. Fred's more sweet and sour than zesty. Yeah. I wonder when Art will call in again. It can be, Bobby. Sometimes it gets to me. I'm a sensitive person. And then people are like, if you're sensitive, then you shouldn't. I'm like, God damn, you're sensitive about me being sensitive. A man's accent? Oh, goodness. I was thinking, earlier today about the whole concept of bond, the rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man idea, and how does this fit in? How do I fit into this, Like, what is my work here to do? Because that's the thing about, like, I see it as a kind of like church, It's another type, and there's all these different members, parts of the body, and they have different functions. And you kind of, as you participate in a church, you have to figure out like what your role is, what you're there to do, why God has pulled you into this space to do what kind of work. Oh my goodness. I know, I'm not trying to build any men, but I am trying to rebuild myself. And I think be an encouragement too, maybe. I mean, I think, as far as participation, sometimes it's encouraging just to have consistency from people showing up, resonating with certain messages. Keeps the spirit strong, within people, to be encouraged that way. Yoda, you're wild. Like, dang. Ain't nothing gonna take me off my path. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm supposed to be walking. And now I'm just blocking people when they get out of line with me anyway, you know? So it's all good. My foggy camera and my nude palette look rather in flagrante. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, it's the sun's out, you know, it's bright out. This is the best lighting I can do here. Until the sun sets, you know. But yeah, I suppose it does, doesn't it? Oh my. Oh dear. What am I to do? Hey, Missing Maud, how you doing? Yeah. Figuring out your role as extremely wimpy, and thought. Oh my. I hope I'm doing well. I'm all right. Yeah. I'm doing my nails tonight. We're just hanging out. Take no thought for your life. All thoughts are lies. All thoughts are lies. I know, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? And it's not so bad. Although I think I look better, obviously, once it goes down and then I have the lighting. I know. I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. That's how I see. Well, that's what I do at Joelle's, obviously. Nero, yeah, where is he? Are you back there, baby? I don't. No, he's not there. He's not on the couch. He had some food. He might be laying on the floor where I don't see him. Sometimes he'll lay on the floor over there. Or he could be, you know. Where's my cat? Where is my cat? Where is he? Where is my cat? You know, I think he's having a nap because he ate and then he had a little bath. So he's either laying on the ground over there or he's on the bed, maybe sleeping. I haven't banned anyone. I'm glad you're not rocking the Simple Jack hair anymore. I don't know who Simple Jack is. To look this up. Simple Jack. Am I going to have my feelings hurt? I'm wondering. Iconic. I looked good with the bowl cut. I have the kind of looks that can pull off a lot of lengths, you know. I liked my bowl cut. But its time is over, you know. That was the time and now it's over. Please, why are you calling me that? I don't like that term. I don't like that. And you know what? Matthew was mean. No, that isn't true. I identify with the Gothic subculture. So, and I definitely was goth. And yeah, still identify with it. I don't know. Haven't you seen my tattoos? Like, they're pretty goth. And my look is pretty severe. I wear color now, but still. Look at this comment is just a mess. This is just a Yoda. No awareness of self with the bowl cut. It looked nice. Yeah. Well, yeah, we do. We wore black all the time. Even Frederick is laughing at me. Even Frederick is laughing about the Simple Jack comment. Hey, Gregachan. But yeah, I've enjoyed growing my hair out. It's fun. I like it. I don't like that is a nasty term. Why are you saying these terms to me? You set up a hypothetical scenario, okay? You set up a hypothetical scenario for me, all right? Oh, please. I was totally harmless, and my tattoos aren't even really visible. You don't see them unless I'm, well, you usually don't see them. That's all I'm saying. Like, thank you. Teaching me the words. Oh, yeah, you're teaching me how to be awful too? I don't know. What the heck? Sean isn't coming back. Sean is over, okay? Sean is gone. He's not coming back. He doesn't want to live in LA. He doesn't want to do all that. Well, I mean, it wasn't that sudden. You know what? I didn't watch the episode of Bond or Church with Jesse Lee Peterson. I didn't watch that, so I can't comment about what he said in it. I know that's when he announced it. So I found out on Monday, when I watched the JLP show, and he was there for that week, and then he left. But I'm sorry you were hospitalized. I didn't know you were hospitalized, Nikki. I'm glad you're back. Hope you're doing good. He got out of Dodge. I think there were a number of things. He just wasn't liking it so much. It wasn't suited to him. But I'm sure it was multiple things, And he's at a time in his life anyway. He's still, he's been in his Saturn return, so he's probably been going through a lot of different things, and the move out west was part of it, and then move back home. Didn't see Bill at church. Yeah, yeah. He couldn't deal with how gay it was. Oh, goodness. Poor Sean. And he's so pretty, too. He has those very pretty good looks. Yeah, I remembered who Bill was after I asked that. Oh, man, man, why? Shoot, I have to get that. My thumbnail was looking perfect. Why? Dang, gotta paint over it. If you're going to be here, at least hit the like button. Thank you, Gregatron. Some decorum in the place. You're going to hang out. You could at least give Terri a like. She's been doing this a long time. She's been shadow banned a long time. I know, Stacy. Yeah, that's true. It's actually gone down. This year, it's gone down a bit. It went down a little. It's gone up a little bit, but it went down from like 5.23 thousand to like 5.18. And I just figured that people couldn't deal with me, like, I don't know, not being a crazy feminist anymore or whatever. I don't know. I figured people were just unsubscribing from me because they didn't like that I was Christian and not a feminist and all of that. I don't think all of them left. I think quite a few of them have stayed around, obviously, because they were probably the majority of my subscribers. And a lot of people are just, I'm sure most of them have stuck around. But the people that are more polarized and don't like actually care, about me at all, probably. And, it really depends. I've had this channel a long time. I've picked up a lot of different people over the years. So, all right, Bobby, have a good night. No, Stacy, you're not the only one. There's more out there. I mean, Rose was in here. Pretty sure she came around from those days, or maybe other things. I mean, this channel's always been eclectic. It's just the Terri Strange show. It's like whatever I'm into and doing, whatever I'm about. You wouldn't be gay, so they left you. Some of them, yeah. I remember Tomas responding to like another person who made a video about me when I stopped being a lesbian, and they found out they had to make a video about it. I mean, but whatever. Water under the bridge. You live, you learn. Wax on, wax off. Lesbians. I'm sure a lot still subscribe to the channel. I mean, I know they do. You know, not everyone dumped me. You know, people that were not meant to be in my life left my life, and the people who were meant to stick around sticked around. And it really had nothing to do with anything other than like their own personal feelings about me, you know. But it's probably good for them. It's probably good for a lot of people to see that, you know, and to contend with it, even if it was hard for some people. The alphabet agencies. Oh God. I wonder. That's none of your business, Mina. But not many. Okay. Now this Negro is Prince. What? Were my girlfriends pretty? One of them was extremely pretty. Yeah. Unfortunately, she never saw herself that way. Others had, you know, beauty of their own. I mean, women are beautiful. You have to just kind of let it come out of them, I suppose. But modern gentleman, oh my goodness. Not enough. No unplanned. No, I mean, definitely it's too much. It was all too much, you know? It was all too much. Hot Wheels was traumatized by that. Yeah, I was traumatized, like trying to, be in relationships with women. Definitely. Definitely. But you know, it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? You live, you learn. And you try to extend grace to other people because grace has been extended to you. And also, I mean, just for me, recognizing like how much a spirit of anger can like drive a person to the total like limit, to extreme behavior, And it's not like I killed anybody or anything, but it's still kind of crazy. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, waking up to the fact of it being hell as well is like amazing. Stop being dirty, Yoda. Jeez. Yoda is so dirty. It's just like, what's wrong with you? What's like, are you, when you said he was 17, it's like almost believable sometimes because it's like, God. Yoda definitely 17. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if I should do, maybe I'll do purple on the last one as well. I mean, I'm just trying to paint my nails. Just trying to paint my nails. Have my little nails painted. Anyway, somebody changed the subject because I'm like, I mean, if I come to something in my own mind, I will, but yeah, I'm not really enjoying this topic too much, Please. Please, somebody help. You know what? I went to CVS yesterday. After I got off work, I went for a little like stroll just to get some fresh air. It was kind of nasty out though. I'm glad I grabbed a sweater, but I definitely got cold on my little trip out. But I ended up going to CVS, which I don't usually go to very often. And they had everything. They had everything, like, I went in to get some eyelash glue because not for fake eyelashes, I don't wear those, but I wanted to get it for sticking some gemstones to my face. So I went in to get some eyelash glue. They didn't have any, obviously, because apart from everything being under lock and key now, like pretty much everything, they had like maybe one nail polish display that wasn't locked up, and all that stuff was on clearance anyway, but everything else was locked up. But the funny thing of it is like they hardly had any merchandise at all as well. Like I was going through and kind of looking at, I didn't go through all the cosmetics obviously because I just went to where the like eyelash stuff was. But yeah, I noticed, I was like, oh, they really don't have hardly any product for sale, but it's all locked up. It's interesting. Oh, Frederick wants to take me to Ruth Chris. What should I wear? You want me in a dress? I'll wear a dress. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds awful. 90 and humid. I mean, it's my life, you know, and it's kind of personal, and um I just don't want to like dwell on it too long, and I don't want to say anything. I just don't want to get too personal about like things, I guess, because it's kind of, you know, it's just not polite conversation, I suppose. It's not polite conversation, and it's personal, and it's you know, part of my life, that story that I'm kind of like, ooh, you know, just hard times, you know. Oh no, it's outside my window. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Chocolate. Between the three, always chocolate. For a milkshake, I'm not drawing, I'm doing my nails. Oreo cookie shake. I did, I said milk. I'm a milk sayer. Oh my goodness, yeah. What a spring we've had, huh? It was cold today. It was cold yesterday. I got caught in the rain on the way back from the CVS. I ended up hopping on a streetcar just to avoid the rain. There we go. I could walk like a mug. No, I didn't say anything about walking. I said hop. I haven't posted the link to the stream. Do you all want Fred on here, or anybody else want to come on with me? I'm sure Fred is the only one brave enough to. But I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying being on my own. Like I hopped on. It was an expression. I was in my chair. Thank you. I don't know. I kind of want to do my own stream. Yeah, I'm not like you know, Fred will come on another time, but I'm not. I don't feel up to chatting with another person like and having them on. I don't know. I left. I didn't late. I leap. I hopped. When you say brave, I will drive and steam with you. What? What? I wish, Yoda. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I haven't cartwheeled since I was a like toddler. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's true. I think people enjoy our streaming together. They definitely do. Don't get it twisted. Some of them may not. Some specific individuals may not, but I think people are entertained by our banter for sure. You saw a Cybertruck. Those things are ugly, aren't they? I saw one in person like the other week. I was like driving down the street like a normal car, but you're not a normal car. You're a very ugly, weird thing. It's a truck. Like they're just they're disgusting looking. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, that's pretty. Nice. Getting the flashy top coat on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like these nails. They're fun. I haven't done like different colors in a while. And usually I do like more earth tones when I do that. So I'm enjoying these. I'll show you all shortly once they're done. Terry's on a streak, yes. Yoda. Your friend Muggsy wants to take me out too. Oh Lord. Y'all know these guys can't handle me. Why do they want to take me out? Like, come on. Come on. Where's my husband at? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting taken out. I prefer, no, they're worse than brutalist architecture, definitely. You want to jump on and get high with Fred? You definitely aren't a good boy, are you? Goodness. What is it like dating in Portland? Aren't you in Portland too? You know what it's like dating in Portland. A mess. I mean, it's not so bad. It's not so bad, you know. It depends. But I haven't had, you know, much luck. And yeah, people are usually pretty liberal or have, you know, morals and values that I find reprehensible. So it can be difficult. To you know, I don't know, but it's not so bad. When I started dating, you know, dating more in person, it's been a better kind of experience. Terry's not the takeout no more. I don't know about that. I'm still, I'm still dating. I'm still available, so I'll stay dating, but oh, you're gonna find me a good guy that will carry me around in a baby backpack. I don't want to get carried around in a baby backpack. Would you do that, Freddie? In the front so she can live stream. Oh, how silly. Oh no, I can't be dating a guy who looks like a gangbanger. God, he fits the profile. I can't be dealing with that. Although, you know what? I probably look like the type. Maybe I need to adjust my style a bit. Maybe I look a bit like a, I don't know, gangster guy's girlfriend or something. I need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe get a more conservative haircut, get it more blunt at the ends, straighten it. I don't know. What I gotta do? Since 2020. Hey, Santino. Welcome to the chat. She did her hair for a reason. Oh, thank you. It is not Simple Jack 2.0. Oh my God. I am enjoying having it longer. I like having it longer. It's more fun. I enjoy it. I missed having it. I hadn't had it in a long time. I can't really do a portrait of Freddie. I mean, I don't do portraits often. I don't know how long it would take. I'm not really into portraiture. And my nails are drying, so sorry, we're not doing that. Yeah, dating and I mean, I don't know. Since 2020, I took a break from dating 2020. I mean, I kind of had been taking a break before then too. So I've only really been dating again the past year and a half, maybe. And I mean, I just, I find, I don't know the experiences I have. I don't know what to really tell you. I haven't really found anyone that I click with, yet where things seem right, It's just I meet people where there's certain things that are all right, but there's certain things that are really wrong, So but it's not like I've had any really negative experiences, and everyone I've gone out with has been a gentleman, and at least, yeah. But I just, it's not like it's, sometimes it's more, I don't know, more busy than others. It's not, it's not like I'm dating much right now. I've pushed most of the guys that I was seeing kind of far away, with my measured coldness. So that's been good. Oh, that is a lie, Gregatron. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. That isn't true. I have not seen Blood In, Blood Out. No, I agree. His nose isn't bell pepperish. Fred loves white people. He always has white people over his house when he goes live. And he's got lots of white friends. Most of his friends are white. And look at all the white people he hangs out with online. I bet Freddie likes white people more than black people. People are like, what do you want? Huh? Yeah, that's right, Nikki. That's right. I got one guy asking me what I want. Yoda's asking me what I want. Gregatron, Yoda, Vagare, Kanikos is like, well, what do you think you're looking for? Okay, well, yeah, good luck. I hope things are okay. Stay hydrated. Bring a change of clothes because you're going to get sweaty and nasty. Bring a shirt, a change of undershirt. What do I want? I don't know. Someone, I think, who has a career, probably. Somebody who is, works a lot. Or, somebody who has enough hobbies to keep themselves occupied where it's not like a constant companion, but, that we live mutually supportive lives. That's kind of what I'm hoping for or what I'm looking for. I don't want somebody that is like, constantly around or we have to do things all the time. I like somebody where we have a degree of just individual time and realms, I think, somebody who works, somebody hardworking. Somebody who is, of a similar mindset and values as well, like somebody who's believes in doing the right thing and is godly and seeking the kingdom of God. That's important to me. Someone who serves, in whatever capacity they have, and somebody who is, someone, again, that I respect and that I, feel happy to serve as well. Somebody who I feel honored to serve, honestly. Somebody who I know is, it's somebody who's, good to hitch your wagon to, I suppose, because you want to be part of what they're doing and building them and making it better. Imagine Terry charging towards the front lines. Shut up, Yoda. Yes, someone autistic. I mean, I don't know. It's not just that. I mean, I think somebody who isn't, somebody who I can joke around with as well. Somebody with a sense of humor. Definitely important to me. Have to have a sense of humor because I have a very dry and dark sense of humor, and somebody has to be able to, somebody who can handle me as well. That's important. Somebody who isn't like intimidated by me, which is just amazing to me that that's even an issue, but it is. somebody who is honest with me, and also just I want somebody who is, when there's a decent connection. Terry, you fussy nit. I'm on the balcony watching my husband putting it in a new driveway. You got to grab a guy ASAP. It's nice. I'm really not interested in any guy, though. Like, the kind of man that would put in your pavement isn't like any guy. Not any guy's going to do that, especially not any Portland guy. Shut up, Yoda. Laud, when I hear a woman say, I want someone who can handle me. Well, I'm a lot, Santino. Yeah. I don't mean like even my attitude, but I mean, I'm not, I can be a strenuous person to deal with interpersonally, I'm reserved, I'm quiet. I can be hard to communicate with sometimes. And I don't know, a lot of people do find me difficult. So when it's someone who can handle me, I also have a lot going on. I have a heavy kind of energy. It's not for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, my energy, my kind of, I'm fun, I'm funny, I'm warm and very sweet. And I have a lot of good traits, but I also have a kind of heavy energy. I'm not the easiest, most carefree gal. I don't know. Talking about this stuff is kind of like, what are you looking for? Like someone whose life I can fit into and serve in a way that honors them and honors God, and vice versa, really. Oh, Nikki's nice. I like you because you're real. I keep it real, except when I'm keeping it fake, but then I'm real about how fake I'm being. Men like easy. I know. Yeah, I understand. Well, I want a simple life too. And I'm not argumentative or difficult in those ways, but I can be, I think, sullen and moody and, just kind of in my own, just locked away in myself a bit. Some people don't like that. I've had a real problem with it in trying to have like relationships where people want me to be more emotionally expressive. And I am emotionally expressive, but like they usually want me to be expressive like when I'm still processing my emotions. So I don't know, like it's been a difficulty for me. So I've been made to feel like it's something that's completely horrible about myself, I suppose. I know guys say that they're like, are always like, oh, a woman that's not like constantly talking about her feelings, but hasn't been my experience. That would make a great t-shirt, wouldn't it? What if we started a podcast and we put an image like that on the t-shirt? Would y'all get one of those t-shirts? Tell the truth. Would you want one of those t-shirts? Would you wear that? Would you put a bumper sticker of that on your car? Simple doesn't equal simp, though. Okay, dang, I don't know what that's about. All right, we better get one out. We're ready to get one out. That would be epic. What would we put underneath it? Like, what would it say? Why do I gotta be Yoda? Or why do I have to be E.T.? Why do I have to be E.T.? I do smile. I don't know. But no, I was talking with Pat. He's an older gentleman at my church on Saturday after the memorial. And he came up and was telling me about how much he works, and his kind of schedule with his wife a little bit. Like he was mentioning to me like how their life goes. And I was like, I wonder if I'll ever meet somebody who knows how to leave me alone. And he was like, you will. You will. I was like, dang. He's nice. Who is taller, Freddie or Terry? Oh, goodness. I know, we have to have a full moon, of course. We're going to have it right. Gregatron says, not all men are fools. Some are bachelors. Oh, my. I don't know. Bachelorhood it can get a little rough, though. Men who've been bachelors a long time, they can be a bit weird, It's good for men and women to be together, I think. Sometimes singlehood is good, but I think, we bring out, if done in the right way, we really do bring out one another's best qualities. It's the hardest bachelors you'll ever earn. Terry's still going up. Do I prefer dating extroverts or introverts? Yeah, I don't know. I suppose introverts. The extroverts I've dated, it's like we have a real lack of compatibility around, because I usually find they just want me to do all their stuff with them, and I'm like, I don't want to do all this. Like, if somebody was extroverted, but, I didn't have to be included in all of it, it would be nice. I can't do the somebody has to be comfortable with the fact that I have a limited amount of energy, and I have to be mindful of what I choose to do throughout my life and my week and my months, and be comfortable having me at certain functions and maybe not others, depending on how active they are. Reese's Pieces down there, boy. What are you talking about? Was that part of it? But I'm an introverted person. I think it's just easier to get along with introverted people because, you have similar interests usually. Yeah. I think that might be. Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. It's very cool. I like the idea. Or maybe they could put Jesse in it and then have Hake or one of the other guys as Elliot. Really, are they judgmental of introverts? Can you explain more? Because I know that I'm judgmental of extroverts a lot of the time. So this is an interesting topic. How are they judgmental of introverts? What do they say about introverts, the introverted? I'm curious. What are these windbags saying about us? They've always got to be saying something. That's true. Okay, I see that. I mean, I enjoy people. I enjoy socializing when it's appropriate. This is socializing right now, but I need my downtime, you know. I need my privacy, I need my space, I need my quiet, I need my, you know, I need my peace. I don't find peace when I'm in a crowd, you know. You didn't miss a thing, Shug. Mason. Is it Mason? Yes, introverts think that too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've worked jobs where I have to, you know, deal with the public. And I mean, I still have to deal with the public somewhat in my job. Oof. Today was fun. Had some fun conversations, but anyway, um, yeah, it's important not to like. It's important not to identify with it too much. I mean, here we are right now, right? Aren't we? Did anyone suggest that finding guy things to like could make you more appealing and valuable? No, because that's not true. That why would I ever why I'm a woman, why would I do that? More appealing and valuable. Am I not appealing and valuable enough as is? What are you saying or implying? I don't want to like, you know, I want somebody who does their things and I do mine. Oh my goodness, not a good boy. I don't. That's true, Stacy. They do feel that way. They do feel that way. I mean, yeah, I will talk to people, but I also will wrap up a conversation if it's one I don't want to have, you know. If somebody comes over to me and starts talking about some mess I don't want to talk about, I'm going to exit out of that conversation, you know. Hmm. Okay, INFJ, that's a good one. What is this? My view is someone who has little in common. You are seriously tried full pendulum. I mean, I don't know what that means. I have trouble following your comments sometimes. I mean, what? I just, you know, I think having time away helps. Like, you know, I don't like the mundanity of like needing to be around someone all the time. Like, there should be some sort of excitement, you know, and anticipation and waiting for the other one and having time away from the world together. I think that is more what I'm looking for. You know, I want somebody who's busy, keeps themselves active and has an active lifestyle, you know, and doesn't, you know, need me to be involved in all of it. You know, somebody, like I said, somebody who's doing things that are worthwhile with their time. I have many interests that guys have. I'm a human being. You're like acting like you even care. You're acting like you even care. All right, bring the topic because I'm tired of talking about hypothetical relationships. I mean, I don't even know how did I hurt Freddie's feelings? Freddie, come back, Nicio, because I didn't have him up, because I didn't have him come on. Fred. Traditional. I mean, I'm traditional in some ways, but I've not had a traditional life. No, I can't pretend to be like something I'm not. I mean, I'm into a traditional relationship. I have some traditional values that really haven't, you know, ever changed. And I'm pretty, yeah, my life, it's not like I have an alternative lifestyle or something like that, you know. I think I'm pretty traditional. I believe in traditional gender roles. So I don't know. I mean, what you mean? What are you talking about? She doesn't want any man to approach her. What are you talking about? What? Hello, Nicio. Oh, okay, we got a question. Should a man date a woman who's divorced even though she has no kids? Man, that's an interesting question. I don't know what the right answer to this is because, you know, there's a part of me that thinks, depending on the situation, that it might be, you know, especially if she doesn't have kids, you know, it's not as if she's going to have things tethering her to her ex-husband. So, but I do wonder, like, what kind of issues there might be that come up from it. I mean, you know, you don't know. You don't really know. I don't know that you can really know for sure one way or the other. It's really down to the individual situation. Why did they get divorced? I mean, I think that's important to ask when you're dating someone. I was recently dating somebody who was divorced more than once. And it definitely impacted me. I think it did. Like at first I was kind of open-minded, but then after I kind of went home and sat with it, I was like, I don't think I can really get seriously involved with someone like this, which was surprising to me, just as a woman, thinking of this as a woman. And the situation's a bit different, but I didn't feel right about it. I didn't feel right about it. So, really, I think it's down to like what feels right, like what your instincts tell you, and also what you know about this person. And I think, ultimately, don't have a rule about it, I would say, but just like take your time to get to know this person and understand, who they are and why they've lived their life the way they have, because I kind of see divorce as, sometimes it's a necessary evil and you don't know what this person was going through or with their ex, or, the divorce may not have been their fault. So I don't think you can say definitely one way or the other, yes or no. I think the circumstances for a person are going to be different. It's really down to like what your instincts are telling you about this person, and what, being willing to not rush things and just get to know them in the right way. Y'all going off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't know he was when I started dating him. Like I found out, and it's like I hadn't really thought about it before. I really hadn't thought about it before. Mina, I don't need your advice. Like really, my youth. I have more to offer than my youth and beauty. And I don't think beauty is something I'm gonna have to worry about unless like something happens. But I just you're the way you talk. I don't like it. I don't agree with you. I don't think we're the same kind of people at all. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just some of these comments, it's just like, what? Hey, baby. Yeah, probably. I have not been married. There is. I mean, he was exhausting to me, but also it sounds like, I mean, he was honest with me. He was unfaithful to both of his wives. So I probably shouldn't be putting that mess out there about him, but I'm not naming anyone or anything, but I did say both too, so that's the things that I let out. But regardless, yeah, I think that too. Like you did this more than once. I can't, like, I feel like if I'd been divorced twice, I'd stop. You know what I mean? I'd probably be done with trying to find a new wife, or husband or whatever. I feel like I would feel like, but I don't know. I do have a female friend who was divorced twice and married a third time. And I don't know, she doesn't really respect or obey her husband in any respect at all. Like, she really doesn't respect him at all. She doesn't even call him her husband. So I don't know, like for men and women, I think it's like, I don't know. It's something to be cautious about, definitely. You're asking me if I have plastic bazongas. Man. What the heck? Are we the same kind of people? I don't know. Probably not. Hi, Nicholas. Thank you, Nikki. I don't doubt that. You would do it again to you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. Like, it's not even that. It's just, it's a lot of baggage. It's a lot of baggage a person carries. And I also have to wonder, like, at that point, it's like, for me, I'm looking for the person, not their relationship so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's very important to me that it's the right person. And I guess I don't like hold being in a relationship above like actually genuinely feeling drawn to and connected to this person as an individual. Like that's very important to me as a concept, or just as a basis for getting involved with someone. It's like there has to be something about you that's very special. And I feel like for me, and it wasn't the only thing, there were a lot of things that came up, during the brief time that we dated that were just like, I can't do this with this guy. It's not going to work. Right. So, yeah. But I think, yeah, when I went back and examined my feelings about it, thinking about the fact that this person had been married multiple times before, I really did kind of come to the fact that, once, maybe depending on the circumstance, but yeah, I can't imagine like, and I want to be married too. Like that's what I'm looking for ultimately. I don't date people that I wouldn't like entertain for that. But it's like, do I want to be a third wife? You know what I mean? Because I don't really believe in divorce. Like not really when it comes down to it. It's like I think I deserve to be a first wife or a second one at least, But a third, like it feels like there's something wrong with that. Do tattoos mean a person is poisonous? It can definitely mean that. I don't think it always means that. I have tattoos, but I have I'm a bit poisonous. But you know what, Santino? That which can harm can heal. Don't think that you shouldn't. Sometimes medicines are a little bit, toxic, or things that we take to heal ourselves, or, don't shy away from something that might be slightly poisonous if it's like ultimately going to, be a transformative good thing for you. I mean, a lot of people just dumbly get tattoos as well, or they get them for aesthetic purposes or peer pressure or whatever. You can't really necessarily always say, I think, that tattoos are poisonous. And I grew up around tattoos. My father got a lot of tattoos in my childhood, and I remember watching him come home with these like really incredible pieces, and I knew very early on I wanted to be tattooed. So I don't regret being tattooed. I don't see it as, I do see it as something kind of dark and personal. And honestly, like, I don't like to show them off very much. I mean, I dress kind of modestly anyway. I'm not one for showing off a lot of skin. I like to keep, myself covered. But I definitely, I don't know, my tattoos are kind of like this personal thing in some ways to me. I don't mind people seeing them sometimes, but I don't know. Some are more visible than others. Like this one usually pops out, my spider, and that's an animal that's kind of frightening to people. I don't know. But I don't think they're poisonous. I don't think people who are tattooed are poisonous. I mean, really, what are their tattoos of, and like, who are they really? I saw a funny meme that like people who have like tattoos of skulls and gnarly things, and they tend to be like happy people, and then people who have kind of the cutesy tattoos are usually like really nasty and trashy. So wish I'd saved it though, then I could share it. No, he's not being honest, even though he admitted to it. Yeah. What a jerk, huh? I'm catching up. Third time's a charm, indeed. Yes, I mean, I know. I don't want to deal with, I'm not one of these women that would tolerate cheating. Definitely not. No, I'm not. She cheats on him. Who cheats on who? What the heck? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Who cheats on who? Hey, Tom Bell. I don't want to hear your racist comments about my cat, Tom Bell. He eats dry food. I mean, yeah, occasionally. He likes to have variety. He does not. He's not happy if he doesn't have like different kinds of food all the time. You think that's really bad for him? I mean, yeah, he doesn't subsist off of it. He has it as like a snack. And he's the one who wants it. He wants it. He missed it. All the Sankey girls have tattoos. Well, I mean, you're Australian. I mean, I don't know. I think it's impossible for people to like go through something like that and not have baggage. I mean, and I don't expect people to not have baggage. Yeah, it's very simple. I like the placement of it. It's, very, I like the line of it. It's a feminine thing as well. It's kind of like dark feminine. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like writing tattoos generally. Like when people get writing on them, I'm always like kind of, if anyone has writing on you, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be insulting. Sometimes it can look okay, but when I see somebody with someone's name on them, I'm always like, oh God. I know someone who got like all of her kids' names tattooed on her. I'm like, I don't know why. Like, Nero is radicalized. What are you talking about? Who's cheating on her husband? No, he's not. He isn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who's cheating on her husband. I don't know what you're mentioning. What friend? I don't have a friend that I know of that's cheating on her husband. I don't know. I don't know of anyone cheating on their husband. I know she didn't want to forget their names. Lord, they all have different fathers too. Like the first two have the same dad, and then the rest have like, she got 5 kids too. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 baby daddies. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean he's into it, you know. It's not what he subsists off of. He gets pate, and then he likes to have variety though. He likes to have various things to snack on and eat. He does not like it when he just eats the same things, you know. I mean, he only eats a bit of it. Like I said, it's more like a snack. It's not his subsistence food. It's like what he comes and grazes on in between meals, you know. Yeah, she didn't want to forget her kids' names. Lord. She is a sweet person though, like God help her, but God, 4 baby daddies, got all your kids' names tattooed on you in like visible places. Girl, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Yeah, he has plenty of soft food. I even went and got him. He usually his main diet consists of fancy feast pates. He likes those. You know, that's what he's about. Yeah, no, I don't have. Maybe you misunderstood, Yoda. I mentioned a friend who doesn't respect her husband, but I don't know if any cheating. I did mention in one of the chats one of my friends who's cheated on her boyfriends. But like honestly, like I don't condone her behavior at all, but I understand it. And it seems to me it's like she just doesn't know how to get out of these relationships with these guys that kind of just like glom onto her. So it's like cheating is her way out. It's like her get out of jail free card, I think. So, you know, it's like the relationship is over already and she just doesn't know how to like get him away from her. So she'll do something drastic like that. I don't condone it though. She got a new boyfriend now too. I'm just like, oh Lord, how many boyfriends is this? Yeah, they do like grass. He likes to chew on some of the plants and stuff and different plant materials. I wish he could go outside and get some fresh grass, but it's just not available, unfortunately. But we do okay. He does okay. And he gets his chicken, you know, he gets his rotisserie chicken and he gets fish sometimes and stuff I'm eating. And, you know, sometimes he gets cream and sometimes he gets like, yeah, whatever I'm eating, yogurt sometimes. Yoda. Lord have mercy. It's a bit more complicated than that. It's a bit more complicated than that. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's also not untrue. Oh, what am I to do? Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's not untrue. It's not untrue. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, at first, I was like, well, that's not the reason. But then I was like, well, no, these guys are pretty beta. They are. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to be talking about her relationships, but, you know, just watching from the outside, like, you know, somebody was like, why are you friends with somebody who cheats? Like, and I'm like, because she's a mess and she needs a friend. Like, God, you know, she definitely needs a friend that's sensible and not like gonna encourage that mess. But I mean, what can I do? She's gonna make her own decisions. It's her life. And like, I also understand, like, I understand it to a certain degree. I don't like condone it, but like, I get why it's happened, I guess. Okay, yeah, we're talking about Putin again. You must have missed the stream where I was putting up the photos of Putin with the little animals and stuff and talking about what a strong and sweet man he is. No, I wouldn't say that, Yoda. I wouldn't say that. These men don't love these people don't have love to give, Yoda. Like, you know what I mean? Like these boyfriends don't have any love to give her. She wants love, she's craving it, but like she wants the love of a father, like most women do, and these men, like, she thinks she's gonna get it, you know, from them, and really they're just gaming her and using her to get what they want out of her. It's like just, you know, devils using each other because they enter into a relationship in a fallen state, and you can't like really when you're in a fallen state and you get into fornication and living in sin and all of that, no good is produced. You know, there's nothing loving, respectful about it. So you can't really blame a woman in those circumstances for acting disrespectfully. I mean, the whole situation is disrespectful and wrong, and like ultimately about gratifying ego and like base needs and not anything higher, you know? I don't know. Not the boop. Stop saying boop. Not the donut and eggplant emojis. I hope so. It's just been going on for a while though. I'm like, God, girl, like what? Rooting for Putin. He's so handsome. Putin on the Ritz. He is so handsome. I can't even deal with it. Like, oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people are just total vampires and they don't even see it. They're just they're totally like just subsisting off of other people and like using them for thrills, or even more than that, like all that S word clouds judgment. It does, and people confuse it with like real love and connection, and it's not. Like, I think, you know, it's like if something like that happens, you know, I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess. That's true, Stacy, but like, you know, it's also not the right way. It's not the right reason to be dating, you know. Men and women have to overcome, they really have to overcome their base desires, you know, and do what's right. Jesus, Yoda, what the hell? What the hell? That's insane. I don't even what? That's one of the most insane things I've ever seen. What? I think I know what you're referring to, but I'm also horrified that you referred to it. Don't think about it, Nikki. Think about something else. No, Yoda, no. Why do you have to say that's so Yoda? That's nasty. That's nasty. That's not all of them are into that. Not all. I look guilty. That's not commonplace behavior. That's not anything that I know about. That's not anything that I have any knowledge of. Okay. It sounds pretty disgusting. To me anyway, but I've definitely heard that some women are into that, but I've known women that, said they were into that, but it, disturbs me. So can we get another topic? Yoda done, Yoda, stop. I'm like, it's like NC-17 in here, and we want to keep it PG-13, but Yoda is here, and we cannot. What do you mean, don't fall into the traditional trap? What is the traditional trap? That's true. Yoda's going to do what he can to make it weird. I just realized the other light's not on. Okay, well, that's too bad. Ugh, that's too bad. So I was like, oh, I'll turn these lights off. And I was like, oh, wait, your other light's not on. Oh, well, what time is it? 8:20. You're close to being a 1U Quaker Puritan. Not a good boy. I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand you. What's going on? Yoda, I cannot. I'm going to take my hair down. I'm going to take it all down. Letting it down. Oof. It's 11:20 where Tom Bell is. You can't use your keyboard. I'm sorry, Shug. I don't know what to tell you. So let's check these nails. I did a different color on each nail. The thumb and the pinky match. Those are both purple. But then I did the navy blue on the middle finger, lavender on the index, and then the kind of pinky color on the ring finger, and then I topped it with a glittery polish, which really you can't see very well because the light is not good. Maybe that'll look better. I don't know. I haven't done something like that in a while, multiple colors. It's kind of fun. Oh, thanks, Nikki. She took the hair down. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Wi-Fi controlled light switches. I mean, I don't know though, like on top of what I wouldn't want my main light sources to be Wi-Fi switches. And like, that's not even the setup that we have here in this apartment. Like, I could see having lamps that were like that. Tom Bell says, I knew this chick like that. I'm really wondering what that means. Oh, Gregortron, keeping it with the topics. That's so nice. Thank you for keeping it going. What's the new topic? Let's see. Better be good. Well, you better gonna be better than what you're coming up with. Crazy. Oh Lord. I mean, it's just this comment too. I'm exposing the malice in the LGBTQ STD community. Oh my goodness. I know, if only he could see me with my hair down. What would he do? I don't know. I would not get rid of my cat. I mean, that's not even he ain't Prince Charming if I can't have my cat. You know what I mean? Like, if he's got some kind of issue or he's allergic or he doesn't like or he doesn't want, like, I've had this cat since he was a kitten. He's 9 years old. Like, he's been loyal to me and put up with me through all of that. Like, no. Like, he's my responsibility. He is. And I don't want someone like that. I would not want someone like that. And I would, it would break my heart. I couldn't, not my kitty, not my sweet kitty. You my kitty. Hey, baby. No one worth my kitty. My kitty is not negotiable. Love me, love my cat. I mean, how could anyone not like Nero? He's like the coolest cat. He's amazing. He's sweet. Like, I don't know. I can't even with that. It's just the idea of it's so horrible. Not familiar. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Yeah. We're not going to click on this comment. Yoda. Yes, pets are family. The secondhand embarrassment. I know sometimes, yeah, he does have those. I don't know, yeah. He won't be celebrating because he loves life. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he is. Yeah. And earnest as well. Earnest. And yeah, I like hearing his streams of consciousness, the way his mind works. There's something very sweet. Anyway, Juneteenth. You want to celebrate Juneteenth? You want to celebrate Juneteenth? What are you doing? What you doing up there? Come on, what you doing? I put my purse on like the ottoman and he's sniffing it. Come here, baby. What you up to? You don't want to be obedient. That's a good idea. Thank you. That's a good idea. Come here, baby. What you want? Come here. You're not even going to say hi to me. You say hi to everything else but me. I was asked if I would get rid of you. I wouldn't. Get my cat. Like, what the hell? Like, my cat, my sweet cat. He was this sad little baby kitten, all alone in the world. God put him in front of me and said, here's your kitty. He's been my kitty ever since. He's been with me through all kinds of mess. And he's been a good, loyal, sweet cat. I mean, God. The idea of it, yeah. It's actually, yeah. Even that, like, yeah, I do notice that sometimes dating guys will be like kind of hinting or saying things about him and be like, oh, how old is he? And they'll be counting like, oh, so he probably has this many years left to live. And I'll be like, you counting the years down? Like, what? It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's so weird. Like, it's a cat. Would you get rid of your dog for a relationship? But I'm supposed to get rid of my cat? Or like, no. Hell no. I mean, and then what? Like, are we never to have animals again? It makes me very like just the idea of it. Do I like Garfield? I mean, who doesn't? I don't know. Yeah, people say I have autism too. It doesn't mean anything really. It's just a way of like saying you're different, but without really explaining why. Oh. I don't know what you're asking. You get these guys because you're not on offense or what? What? Is this Lin Yan Chen? I don't understand what you're asking me. Okay. I hope that our comments here have not offended you tonight. Isn't everyone in America a spaz? Yeah, you are Australian. You have no business judging Americans. You know what everyone says about y'all. You know how you all act. For real. Oh. Oh, poor baby. That's so sad. You think I'm that one. I don't know what you're saying. You're asking questions, but I don't know what they mean. That's so sad. He got rejected because he was black. He was different. His name was Cool. Cool. This one's for you. I love black cats. I do. I think they're amazing. I've always had black cats. I did have my first kitty that I remember having Popcorn was orange. But all the other kitties have been black. Hey, where my kitty at? Why he not with me? I know, I can't follow his comments. Like, they were deaf. Lol. Don't get me started on the deaf. He black. He is. Of course he is. You will get what you want. Thank you, honey. There he is in the background doing his little thing. I don't know if he'll come back again. I love him. I will get what I want. That's so true. Bubba, what you doing? What you doing? Hey. You gonna come back? Rottweilers. I like Rottweilers. They're tough. Yeah, he's being elusive. Hi, S.A. Brady. Welcome to the chat. Wow, that's wild. I didn't know this. He gonna be healthy? Nice. Get me a healthy man. Nice. I need one because I am not. Get me a nice healthy man. Take good care of him. Have him hang out with Nero. Hello, Mark Adams. How are you today? You missed the bit where I was painting my nails, Mark. Oh, I got a pop-up. What's this? You need a pedicure? Yeah, Mina, I'm not. Thank you though for your comments. I mean, this is this is more of the how we're not like on the same wavelength as people. Like, I wonder sometimes with the comments, like, is this person drunk or high or something, and like not really getting it. I mean, I do think that's the way you think at the same time. So it's like, stop. Lord. Oh my God. Don't I want a family? I mean, if God wills it. I don't want any family. I don't want just any family. I don't want a family I don't want. I don't want a family that's going to end up broken because I was in a scarcity mindset and thinking that, all I needed to do was just rush and lock down whatever guy that was acceptable to me at the time, or that I like looked over myriads of things I didn't like about him so that I could just use him to make a baby. Why would I want that? I'd rather have no kids than like create kids for the wrong reasons. God does will it. Okay, well, then God's going to put someone in front of me that's going to be my husband. No, Yoda, I would not. No, Yoda, he's got enough. He's got enough. He's got enough of that. No. Yeah, I don't think now is the time. Like, I mean, I did, there's possibilities. I have possibilities, you know. Yeah, I know that too. Like, I don't listen to any of that stuff. And this is another like point of deviance. I just don't. I'm not gonna let other people's negative attitudes and like honestly just it's stupidity is what it is. You know? Like poor Lawrence Southern. But now Nick is dating her, so like she's doing all right. She got herself a younger anchor baby. Men in the chat going angry because he's dating a single mom. She's only 29. Oh, she's younger than him. She's only 29. I thought she was older. Can you imagine, Yoda? Can you imagine him doing that to any woman? Why should she answer the question? That's ridiculous. That's absurd. It's so beyond the realm of possibility that it's like why should she, and I don't think women should answer direct questions like that anyway. I don't even think, even if she had, she shouldn't answer that question. It's not anybody else's business. I agree, Stacey. See, even Mark's agreeing too. Mark is like, take your time. Indeed. Like, I don't like a desperate energy is not something that is like even attractive. I've dated people who are desperate. It's nasty. It's really off putting. And I don't have anything to be desperate about. Like, things are what they are. I don't even know what that means. Dang, you learned from Lauren's experience, didn't you? You saw what Lauren went through. You're like, not for me. Who is Nick and why is he seeing my wife? Yeah. I mean, I don't know about like the love bombing stage. I mean, not everybody does that either. Oh, that sounds nice. You got another topic under your sleeve? Okay, but this is going to be the last one. Last topic. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you think I need a baby ASAP? Damn. Why? Why do I need one ASAP? I mean, I don't even know that I'm like physically like fit to carry a baby. I have rheumatoid arthritis and I use a wheelchair and I'm in like a ton of pain every day. Like, am I the right vessel? You know, I don't know. Like, if I'm married and I get pregnant, like, yeah, we'll deal with that. But like, I'm not like going out of my way to like, you know, get pregnant. Do narcs monitor drug dealers? I'm sure some do. I'm sure some do. I don't know. Yeah, but that's a different kind of narc, I suppose. How do I feel about people who are friends, quote unquote, with their exes, red flag or no? I mean, it depends on a few things to me, okay? Like, what class are they? All right. Because generally, people who are of like the upper classes don't burn bridges with people. So, it really like, what is their background? You know, you like if you're somebody who's like grew up pretty well to do, respectable, and in certain like tax brackets and circles, you tend to keep good with everyone. You know, you don't burn bridges. You try to stay respectful. Even people you date, like you don't cut them off necessarily. Now, when it gets into the lower classes, if it's somebody from like a working class or even lower middle class background, I would be very suspicious that they're in contact with an ex. I don't think it's necessarily always wrong, depending on, again, the culture and background they're from. Because if they've never slept with their ex, like, you know, and they just dated or courted for a time, I don't think that like that's necessarily someone that you would cut out completely. I mean, would you be hanging out with them all the time? No, but you might be in a similar social circle and you would need to interact with them in a friendly way. So it really depends on the circumstance. Now, if people had a very serious ongoing relationship where sex was involved and if they have kids together, yeah, that's I wouldn't be as comfortable with that. But then again, like people who have kids together, you want them to be amicable. But again, like these aren't ideal situations. I don't know about that. Not a good boy. I don't think I need to be in a glass case. And I think the idea of being married and not having, you know, that kind of relationship would be horrible. I don't think I would enjoy that at all. Mina, good God. If they have kids together, it's different. No, I mean, it really depends. Like, I think people should be amicable with their exes and not burn bridges if they don't have to. But if we're talking about like friendship, hang out together, go do things together outside of like a social circle, then yeah, I would be very suspicious and uncomfortable with that. And I think anybody who's reasonable would be. But it's in certain walks of life or circles, and again, like cultural situations, sometimes the best thing to do is to just be amicable and get along with everyone. And actually, it can be like, it can also be a red flag if somebody really has pretty negative, or like completely, if somebody has completely totally negative experiences with all their exes and they don't talk to any of them or have any sort of like connection to them, in any respect, like no one they dated, like, I don't know, that's kind of weird too, isn't it? I mean, I'm kind of just like, I treat everybody like I want to be treated. That's right, Court. I mean, it's not always advantageous or smart to cut off people completely, though, is it? Like with bridge burning, it isn't. Especially like, like I said, if you have certain social arrangements with people or groups, social groups, I think, yeah, it's better to be amicable and friendly and get along and wish other people well. Thanks. I probably could use a hug. I had a hug yesterday. That was nice. I ran into my neighbor and we hugged. No, you will not, Yoda. Goodness. What if a man is a virgin? What is the play? What? What is the play? I don't know. What do you mean? Okay. It's a tism trait. Well, it's not good for you. Don't do that. Be careful about burning bridges with people. It's better to just get along with people, even if you have disagreements or you like are not compatible. You never know when you might, need to reach out to someone, or you might. Honey, they had it at NC-17 earlier. Yoda was going on. Nothing better than a virgin friend. I love virgins. Who doesn't? This channel is pro virginity. We support the virgins at the Terri Strange channel. We respect and admire them, and we encourage them to guard their virginity in a world that wants to, you know, use them up. Oh my goodness, this chat. What am I going to do with y'all? What am I going to do with y'all? And don't be asking what people weigh in the chat. It's so rude. So open to whatever comes their way. I don't know. That's right. We do. We love them. We cherish them. We cherish them. Indeed. Thank you. Hey kitty. My kitty. What are you up to? I'm wondering what he's up to. He just came, like, said hi, but then walked off. He didn't want any pets or anything. Interesting. Yoda, I don't know you. You could be 17 years old for all I know. I don't know what you look like. We haven't dated, or yeah, I know. I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that I did, unless you're talking to Mina. Are you talking to Mina? I'll be so embarrassed if you're talking to Mina. Yeah, I think it is too. And there's definitely like a lot of pressure, you know, to lose it and that kind of thing. Like, I am well behaved. You were talking to Mina. Okay. Yoda is 17 or 47. Not sure which. It is not what goes in you that defiles you. It is what comes out of you that defiles you. Dang, Yoda. Don't call him a simp. God. Okay, we'll let it know. That's weird. That is so weird. Good God. Why? Why? Like, God, I just, that's so wrong. Why's my phone going off? Oh, I got my grocery order. It's queued up. It's going to get delivered between 6 and 8. I'm excited. Mina. Yeah, good boy. Fix it. What am I going to do with y'all? Look at this. Look at y'all. S.A. Brady. Oh my God. No way. I can't be shopping for my own groceries. What do you take me for? You know how hard it is to shop for groceries? I can't be doing that. I can't be bothered with all that. It's too difficult. Physically, it's too much. And they've changed all of the grocery stores. So now they have these insanely difficult to order refrigeration systems. So it's like going grocery shopping is a nightmare. Um, yeah, I can't be. I'll sometimes go in and get like random things, like when I'll go in to get like him cat food, or sometimes I'll go in to grab like little things, snackies or that kind of thing. But I can't do a full grocery order. It's just too physically like challenging. So I get it delivered. It's much better, you know. I stimulate the local economy, put tons of people in at work, you know. It's good. I've been doing it for years. It's definitely been definitely godsend. I mean, yeah, you meet decent folk at the store. I love the people that work at my local place. Don't get me wrong. I bring them like Christmas cards and stuff. I mean, I go in for certain things, but I can't, like I said, I can't do a full grocery shop. It doesn't work. F the haters go. I know, you're right. Yoda, you nasty. I mean, sometimes I go to Whole Foods. Yeah. Sometimes I'll hop over there, go in, get some things. I do like going to the grocery store sometimes, but like even then I wouldn't, you know, I don't want to do a full grocery run. I'm only going to go in and grab a couple things. Like I don't, it's too much work for me to physically. And then I'm going to transport all these groceries home. Like it's better to just have it delivered and then put it away, for me physically anyway. A lot less work, and I can get more, you know, so I can be more mindful about what I'm buying and plan, you know, plan better. Oh, Santino. Thank you for concurring with me. What is a thriving communist, Terry? Because I've been to Portland and they have the sharing favors garden markets, right? We do have farmers markets, yeah. We've got a few. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'll get stuff from there too. There's one that's going to be happening tomorrow. I was just thinking about it when I went out after work. I am. It's not far from here. They have a little one, and it's sometimes nice to just get little things there. Or I like to go because they'll have like food places selling like some pretty decent food. There's a place that does like Polish food, and they have amazing pierogies and sausages and like big plates of it piled with sauerkraut and sour cream, or like, you know, it's a Chinese place that does dumplings, and then there's a Mexican place that does breakfast burritos with the green chilies in them. So good. So sometimes those are fun to go for, or like the fresh fruit, or I'll go for like preserves or local honey. Sometimes, yeah, I've gotten weird substitutions before, like not too often, but usually you can just pick what to substitute. Like, no, so I just pick, you know, what to substitute, or if I don't want something substituted, I'll just say, you know, don't substitute this item. Well, Gregatron, I don't know how much you know about me. Do you know that I'm like, do you know about my physical condition, Regatron? Did you know that I'm a wheelchair user? So I can't, like, I don't go, like, I can't push a cart at the grocery store. It's not like possible for me anyway. And I have a scooter, so I can kind of carry more than like a person in a normal chair, but like even then it's not yeah, it's not really possible. But when I was upright, I did always put the carts back. When I was an upright standing individual, I always put the carts back. So that's part of why I get the groceries delivered. It's because it's like physically challenging for me to like go to the store, get everything I need. Sometimes I can't reach things, you know? Like it's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, that's why he calls me Hot Wheels. That's why I'm called Hot Wheels, because I'm on wheels. What the heck? My melons are kicking it right now. My honeybees are making flowers hot. Chew. Gonna have melons galore. Well, congratulations. I love melons. I know Jesse was so upsetting. And then he made fun of Hake for like cleaning up his table when he, or like stacking his dishes when he's done at the like restaurant. And what did he say? He said, "This is why we need segregation." I don't know about that. Like, yeah, it depends. It really depends. You're gonna put a 4WD on my chair? What's a 4WD? A four-wheel drive? That's nice, Court. Oh, I love when guys offer to tinker with my chair. It's so masculine. They're like, "Oh, I want to do this to it. I want to do that." I'm like, "Uh-huh. Is it sure? Is it my chair you want to get your hands on?" They do have gardens everyone shares. Yeah, they do have those gardens. I mean, well, I mean, not everyone shares, but they have gardens that you can join and share in. I'm not a member of any of those, but well, I mean, 2 years ago, not really. 2 years ago, it was really, I couldn't really walk. I could get up and I could like do a tiny bit, but it was minimal. And I usually would have to be like, I mean, I was on the way down. Like I've been, yeah, it wasn't, I could stand and I could like maybe walk a couple of steps. I couldn't really like walk around. It's not like I could walk from like get up here and like walk across the room and back. It wouldn't happen. Yes, Amazon is one of my grocery providers, but not only. I'm doing better. I'm not doing better. I know. Yeah, same. Yeah, it depends on the place, but yeah. Off road, Hot Wheels off road. I know. I know. It's just inconsiderate. I know. How did you miss that, Gregatron? I mean, I guess you don't see it in the videos though. But if you followed me on Instagram, you'd see it. I got some shots of me in my little chair out and about. Dang, foiled again, Terry. Oh, I know. Court is fun. I mean, they've made it convenient, but I've been using them for years. Dang, Gregatron. A guy not on Instagram. Shucks. Okay. Well, yeah. My Achilles wheels, my wheels. I'm on wheels. Wheelie gang. Me and Joe from Phoenix, or Mark from Phoenix, whatever his name is. Who else? There was another guy in the chat recently that was in a chair. But I think I'm holding it down for the girls. I'd like to see you handle a bucket of oil yourself, Mina. Is Russ? Oh, okay. Well, Russ, okay. Russ was crazy last time he called in. Oh, my God. Oh, the good old days were really happy. They had curb service at the drive-ins. Oh, Court. Well, they brought back that a little bit now. You can get things brought out to your car, your groceries at least, and sometimes other things, sometimes food. They'll bring it out of the restaurant give it to you. What was I gonna say? You reminded me of something. The good old days, the drive-ins. I don't know, Shug. I don't know. Things are different. Things are different nowadays, I suppose. We have the COVID patios. Do any of you still have those in your town? Because we have them here and they're hideous. It's like, who wants to eat out in this thing? So awful. So awful. These hideous constructions, they take up plenty of parking space. Okay, yeah. No, some places do it too. Yeah, I've been to fast food places that do that. Terry, but it was good looking peeps that bring you your stuff. Now it's ugly weirdos. I mean, yeah, standards have dropped. I don't know, Court. I mean, you know, just be grateful that people are serving you, and you can't expect that they're going to be good looking all the time, Oh, I'm sure there are. I mean, I've seen rats, like, they often will congregate around, like, the food, what are they called? Food cart pods, or they have the food cart pods. There will often be rats, hanging around. I love rats, though. I love spotting rats out in the wild. I'm always like, hi. I love being out late at night. There's not really any rats around here I've ever noticed, but there's certain areas like downtown where sometimes I'll be out like late and just notice little rats. And usually I'm like, oh, hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Rat on a stick will black your mouth good, the wolf told me. It's crazy these days. There are more obese people than ever and more ripped people than ever. Very odd. I don't know. What can you do? What can you do? Pick a team. Are you going to be team obese or team ripped? I like being out late at night. No, but sometimes I'll go to events and they'll be late at night. So, I'll have to make my way home. I do like to go to concerts and sometimes those will keep me out late, It just is what it is. So I do enjoy like the peacefulness of it and the quiet and getting to see like rats scurrying, and it's a different time, and seeing what businesses might be open because sometimes there are, I mean, I found like there's a place that does like waffles and ice cream, that I wouldn't have noticed or come across, except it was like they're open like weird late hours. So got to go in there and try their little waffle stick things that were pretty good. Master Splinter, exactly, Master Splinter. No, oh, giant rats. I love rats. I used to keep them there. Yeah, I used to keep rats as pets. So I'm quite attached to them, even the wild ones. When I see them, I'm always like, hey, because they're such amazing animals. They're so fascinating to me and sweet, and they mess things up though. I mean, they can do a lot of damage and they can be very destructive. So I get why people are like put off by them for sure. Oh, I love nutrias. Oh my God. I used to go feed them back in the day. There was this park you could go to and they've totally like taken away the park front. Yeah, I used to go bring them bread and you could like tear off pieces of bread and they would like come around you and they would take it from you out of your hands. It was so cool. They're very sweet, but then I kind of like, the thing is they all circle around you and you have to kind of like halfway through the bag of bread start throwing the bread away, like away from them or away from you, so they'll start going off in a different direction. Otherwise, you're going to run out of bread and be like surrounded by all these wild animals that want the bread. But yeah, they're very cute. And one time when I went over there to feed them, I was hanging out in the park and then I got to see a bunch of their babies. These like really, their babies are just like, they were like little round balls of spiky brown fur and they were jumping up and like, they were just like so lively. I don't even know how to describe them. It was so cute. And there were like rats in the park too, and squirrels and ducks and geese. And sometimes I even saw a blue heron would come in through that park. But yeah, it's blocked off now. You can't go there and feed the nutria. It's really sad. Apparently they eat nutria. I mean, I know that nutria are, people eat them. Court says that nutria sandwiches are great. I can't imagine eating a nutria though. Oh my God, that's not right. Muskrat are cute, but nutria is destructive. They can be. I heard it was good. Y'all want to eat some nutria. Oh Lord, not the nutria, the sweet little nutria. Woodchucks too. You dang woodchucks, quit chucking my wood. Sounds like artificial sweetener. I know it does, kind of. Stevia, nutria. No, you don't eat nutria. I mean, I think they were brought, they kind of were brought to be some kind of fur or meat crop. I don't know. Like, and they're wild everywhere, but they're very sweet, docile animals, and like they're very, you know, I mean, it makes sense they were domesticated animals, and now they seem to just be kind of like pigeons are, you know. They live around us, you know. That's right, Court. That's right. They do. They have a little round tail. Stale Cracker has a channel. He can cook like a mug. Oh my goodness. What? Why are you going in on me? What? What's going on between Mina and Tom? Mina's just being mean. It's okay, Tom. It's not you. It's Mina. She mean. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know how you eat squirrel. How do you eat squirrel? He's got a wolf dog like Court. Yeah. Court, you uploaded a video of your wolf dog the other day. He's a fine looking dog, I must say. Quite fine looking. Never met a pigeon. You've never met a pigeon? I love pigeons. Oh my God, they're so sweet. Oh, that's frightening. Cat-sized rats moving trash bags left out at night. Oh God. He riding in the boat with his wolf dog. I know. Neanderthals. I mean, are Neanderthals real? Or was it just this romantic myth we've been sold? Like, or was it like, I don't know. I've always been like fascinated by Neanderthals, to be honest. I like really had some obsession over them multiple times. It's just fascinating to consider, like, I don't know, Cro-Magnon and Neanderthal people interacting and just being on the planet at the same time. It's fascinating. Yeah, exactly, Stacy. Like, it's probably all lies, like space. Beta's at the bar ain't cutting it. What are you talking about? Did I miss something? No, I have no idea what I missed. I don't think I missed anything. And why would a pigeon be mean to you? What? Women find me fascinating. Then you must be a Neanderthal. I'm a Neanderthal. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Beta's at the bar ain't cutting it. Like, I just don't know what you're responding to. Yeah, Mina's been flirting with Tom all night, honestly. Now that I think about it. Dang, Tom. No, I'm sorry I clicked on that. I shouldn't have clicked on that. Hey, good for you, Bubblelandia. Bubblelandia got that big brain. big brain DNA. I'm 6'2", you? All right. 6'2", he's tall. He's tall. I'm Neanderthal me. Oh my God. Are we guessing? Tom, are you an INTJ? Oh Lord. Really? INTJ. All right. How's that working out for you? Oh Lord. Yoda. Stop. I love slaughtering English. Yeah. I love when you slaughter English too. Not a good boy. You are definitely not a good boy. Yoda. Stop. Stop picking on Mina. I say I'm a Neanderthal because I never get out of shape. Well, that's good. It's good not to get out of shape. You know, it's not good to be out of shape. You seem nicer than INTJs, but okay. Yeah, I kind of am wondering. I'm like, yeah, he's INTJ? Really? Interesting. I did and wound up in Debo pigeon coop. It's working out well. I know he got to take a turn though with people. He hadn't gotten you yet. It's all right, Tom Bell. It's all good. I ain't judging. I'm INTJ too. I'm also an INTJ. So we got the same Myers-Briggs type. Isn't that exciting? It's something in common we have. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, or well, it does mean something, but it doesn't, but it does, but it doesn't. My lighting sucks tonight. I wish I'd left or turned the other light on. I wasn't thinking when I came in. It was so bright in here when I came back. Also, Capricorn, that's right, we have that in common too. INTJ Capricorns. Wow. Good boy tripping on that peyote. Peyote. The tables have turned. Indeed, they have. Indeed, they have. I'm sure they'll turn again. It's not akin to horoscopes. Well, I mean, Capricorn isn't a horoscope. Capricorn is a zodiac sign, an astrological placement in the heavens. One of the 12 heavenly stations. I'm going like a terrestrial body. Thank you. Based on the same thing. But yeah, it does monitor your cognitive functions. So there is something to it, but important not to get too lost in it. Some people get really into it, and they think about it a lot, and I don't think it's, Wow. That's incredible. A big rooster eye. Well, lineage is, yeah. He's trying to speak to court. Did Yoda dox his age earlier when he was asked? How old are you, Yoda? We want you to dox your age for us. Well, you know, it's about time for me to skedaddle. I think I need to 18. Okay, he's not 17. All right, nice. He's a legal adult in most respects. I'm feeling very fond of you, if you know what I mean, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Really? Really, S.A. Brady, really, it's really happening. Tom's like, you're not 18. Tom's like, oh, hell no. No, I like that. I'm going to tell everybody in the JLP chat tomorrow that Yoda says he's 18. Yoda's only 18 years old, everybody. No, oh God. How? Mina, I don't think Yoda and I are compatible. I don't know anything about him. See, and he even admits he's not 18. If you are smart as hell, young man. Yeah, Yoda's too nasty to be that young. I can't imagine an 18-year-old that. Yeah, like I can't imagine it. It doesn't compute. I mean, maybe they exist. And this younger generation did grow up faster than we did, perhaps, in my day when I was a teen. But I don't know. It seems to me, it doesn't seem that probable. Yoda talks about his racial background sometimes. He's talked about it a number of times. I know, yeah, I don't think Yoda and I are compatible, especially if he's 18. I don't think I could handle someone so young. I'm not looking for that. I mean, really, an 18-year-old, when I think about dating an 18-year-old, it's actually really weird to me. Yeah, it's not right. Or doing whatever with an 18-year-old. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he's got a girlfriend. I have a GF. I have a GF. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's not. That's not. It's strange. I mean, I'm too old for someone that young, you know. It just wouldn't be right. It would be really weird and wrong. And I mean, I didn't even like 18-year-olds when I was 18, you know. And now I think now I'm like, oh. It just ain't, it's just not. Yoda is green hand. That's true. Yoda is green. It's an umbrella term. Yeah. White. It's strange. Terri Strange. I don't know. I don't think that would be the scandal. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't mind doing like some kind of funny showmance thing. That might be fun. Do something like that for the lulz, for the clicks, but I don't know about 18-year-old. I don't want to have like a cougar reputation. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's not for me. It's I'm not comfortable with that really. You know, Terri, you got to pick someone already. There's nobody to pick. There's nobody that's like solid. What do you mean pick somebody? There's no one solid in my life to pick, Mina. There's nobody who's like that involved with me where I can be like, yeah. So, but thank you for the advice and the urgency and the insight, I suppose. I just don't know though. It just doesn't apply. Terri got chat creds galore, and then Court says, never pick, let God get that you. Yeah, I agree with that too. You know, I'm kind of on that trajectory. Like, you'll be glad you did. Indeed. I don't really want it any other way, you know. I'm only interested in doing what's right and proper and, you know, that's it. I mean, yeah, and attending the memorial on Saturday, I told you all about it. Like, reflecting on Richard's relationship with his wife, you know, it gave me a lot to think about because he had a very strong he had a very like grounded Christian kind of understanding of marriage, and his marriage really reflected that, and I see the value of that. And it's, you know, if I'm gonna like do something like that, it's what I want for myself, you know. It's that. Wow, that's wow. Three kids, dang. Three white babies. I don't even know what Yoda's asking, but I'm worried it's something dirty. Hamster milk babies? What? What? Mina's getting praised for having 3 kids. Good job, Mina. I think Nikki left. She must have went to bed. Oh Lord, Stacey. Oh man, he's going off now. Court Green says that hamster milk is the fountain of youth. I mean, but how do you milk a hamster? They're so tiny. I bet you could barely get any milk out of one. And like, how much do you need? And is the hamster even going to let you milk it? I mean, they're kind of mean little critters. They don't want to get messed with like that. I don't think he's serious. I think Court's just pulling our leg. He's good at making things up. But yeah, what Mr. Haney on Green Acres knows. Oh Lord. Hamster milk is the fountain of youth. Green Acres. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that. I mean, just the idea of milking a hamster, it's so strange. My brain, it's just, they were talking about it tonight. Were they? Was Green Acres on? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go for real now, but it was fun hanging out. For the most part, we got my nails done. That was good. We had some laughs. We had some tense moments, and we learned some things we didn't already know. Hey, baby. You gonna be happy because I'm gonna be stopping. I'm wrapping it up. That's right, I'm wrapping it up. So we gonna have bedtime soon. Isn't that exciting? Love bedtime. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good night, everybody.